Hello, my friend in internet land. How are you? I hope you're doing great. This is Dr. Said, and I'm shooting this video from Arusha, Tanzania. And welcome to video number 12 of our 90-day challenge. And today I want to talk to you about something probably most of you haven't heard about this. It's called the Law of Trespass. Now, if you're running a business and you are having a mentor who's guiding you to achieve the success that you want to achieve, and you are finding it difficult to achieve the results that you're about to achieve, then there's a high chance that you're not following the law of trespass. Now, what do I mean by the law of trespass? When you look at the dictionary, or when you look at the meaning of the word trespass means going into somebody's property without that person's permission. That's what trespass means. And now, what does that law of trespass means? Now, for me to explain this much better, I want you to imagine 3 scenarios. Now, imagine you want to watch a very interesting program that you like on the television, and you have been waiting for that program for almost half an hour. I don't know what your favorite program is. One of my favorite programs is The Big Bang Theory, the comedy The Big Bang Theory. Now imagine you're waiting for your favorite program at your cable television, and so you're preparing for it. You go outside, you went to buy maybe a bottle of drink, a soda, and maybe some snacks. And when you left home, you forgot to shut down your door. And then when you came back, you find a complete stranger inside your house. And what that stranger did, he saw you, and then he started snatching your bottle of soda or whatever drink that you bought, and he started drinking, and he snatched the snack away from you. He started eating, took the remote control, started changing the channel, and then started criticizing everything about your house, and said, "Look at your TV, it's the worst TV I've ever seen. Look at the color that you've put on the wall. What kind of color is this?" And then you're surprised, who's this guy and what does he want with me? Why is he here? You have never seen him before. He does not know you. You do not know him. And he's just there eating your snacks, drinking your drink, and criticizing you, criticizing everything about you and your house. He walks inside the kitchen, he walks to other rooms and keeps on criticizing everything he sees. Now, if it were you, how would you react to this guy? What would you do to him? Now, for most people, I know, because he's a stranger, you don't know him, okay? And ideally, like, he's come to your property. If I had a gun, I would remove my gun and actually scare him or chase him away or do whatever it takes. I would even use force to get him out of the house. What is he doing inside my house? And that's how most people would react, because you do not know that person. So that's scenario number 1. Now imagine scenario number 2. You're also waiting for your favorite program. You went out, you forgot to shut the door, but when you came back, you found your neighbor, somebody that you know, your neighbor. Okay, you have some relationship, but he's not your best friend, but at least you know that person. And he did the same thing. He took the bottle of drink that you bought, he took the snacks, he started eating, he took the remote control, changed the channel, and started criticizing you about your house and everything inside your house, your carpet, your paint on the walls, and saying you should make some changes. And now you're surprised, what's wrong with this dude? Okay, so I'm sure you'll also be pissed off, just like the first person, maybe not maybe a bit less than the first person because you don't know the first person, but you'll also be pissed off. Okay? But how would you react to this second scenario? Now for him, since I know the guy, I know he's my neighbor, of course I'll be very straight with him. Hey, don't waste my, why are you here in my house? Who gave you the right to come to my house and start doing what you're doing? I would confront him because I know him, but I'll be a bit harsh and I'll chase him away. Okay, I might not use physical force, unless he becomes maybe some kind of resistant, but I wouldn't be happy for him doing what he's doing. Okay? Now imagine a third scenario now. In the third scenario, you want to renovate your house. You want to redesign your house. And you had this one of the best designers who came from, let's say, from Italy, who's a very good interior designer. He came to your country and he was offering some free consultations to anyone who would want to learn, who would want to redesign their house. So what you do is you just call his office, you just call his representative in your country, he books a meeting with him, then he comes to your house, he looks at your house, and then he decides, he tells you what you need to do. So let's say you made this booking and the moment that you're about to watch your program, you've already bought your snacks and your soda. You get a knock at your door and it's this designer from Italy who came. So you have never met him before, but you know he's a designer. So what you do, obviously you invite him, okay, because you are the one who booked him for the design of the house. So he comes in, obviously he's a guest in your house, you have to give him something. Probably since you have the drink and the snacks, you might even end up giving him the drink that you bought and the snack, inviting him into your house. He looks to your house, he looks at the TV, he tells you, you need to change the TV, it doesn't look well in the house, you need a certain design. He looks at the wall, the colors on the wall, he tells you the same thing. He looks at the couch, he looks at the carpet. He tells you ideally almost the same information that the past two people were telling you, except this time you are writing down the notes of what you need to change. Now the question comes, how come you were very resistant with the first two people before and you are not resistant to the third person? And the information that all these three people gave you were exactly the same. And this happens a lot. Sometimes you get advice from two different people, but you take advice from one person and you do not take advice from the other person. And the reason is, and I'll tell you the reason why you wouldn't react with the first two people. Any sane person would not react with the first two people. One, they do not know you. Two, you did not invite them, which is, I think, is the most important thing. You did not invite them to advise you about anything. So what gives them the rights to give you any advice? I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Okay? But the third person, one, that person is a professional. That's what he does for a living. And two, you invited that person to advise you on the interior design thing. Okay? Now, when it comes to building a business, or when it comes to being an apprentice to a mentor, okay? So if you have somebody that you want him to guide you, to help you build your business, but if you do not invite him to guide you, if you do not invite him to tell you the plain truth, then you won't receive that message 100% and you will not act 100%. And I'm telling you, this is one of the most important lessons I learned in building a business. When you decide, okay, somebody is going to guide you towards your success, then you have to be willing to break down all the walls you have between you and him and accept whatever that leader tells you to do. Stop questioning why. If you're asked to jump, don't ask why, ask how high. Okay? So this is very, very important. Now let's say, so if you are, let's say, in the home-based business or network marketing business, and you want to build a business online, and you do not have somebody to guide you to build that business online, one, my advice is look for that person. Search for a person who can guide you to build a successful business online. Stop doing things your own way. You haven't done it. Stop wasting your time. Okay? And I'm gonna tell you right on your face right now. Okay? If you want to succeed in this business, okay? If you are in network marketing, you want to build a business online. One, search for somebody who can help you. Two, look for a system. Look for an online system that can make it easier for you to build your business online. If you do not have any system, there's a button below. You can just go there, click the button and get started. Stop asking questions. Stop having that worry habit. What if this happens? What if that happens? You are an entrepreneur. You are here to build a solid business. Okay? You should be confident in the decisions that you're making. Just go down there, click the button, get started, and let us help you in building your business successfully. Okay? So I hope today's video was of value, and if you like what I shared with you today, please click the link below. Please click the share button. Share this video to your friends in Facebook and Twitter. And if you're watching this video from my blog, there's a button called Badass button up above. Just click the Badass button and share this video to your friends in Facebook and Twitter, or whatever other social media you want to share with. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.